Hello, just when you thought it couldn't get any more ridiculous, it in fact did. So, the Biden administration, it's not a secret that they have been flying migrants into the US. It's not a secret that the entire border policy of this administration appears to be bring in as many people as possible and as quickly as possible and make sure do anything and everything to get them to stay. Everything else is just collateral damage. That appears to be what the policies of this administration are. And one of the ways they've been doing this is they've actually started, not only do you have people coming over our southern border in record numbers, now you have people that are able to claim asylum in their home country, and the Biden administration will just fly them right in with minimal vetting. Since they started this whole program, they flew in, I think, upwards of around 300,000 people that we know of just directly in. And I believe many of these are commercial flights. So imagine you're so excited, you save up money, you're able to go fly somewhere, and you're on the same plane with people that may or may not even have a legitimate asylum claim, that are just being allowed in. And if you were to ask me, this is and always has been my top issue when it comes to the election, just because we're a welfare state. We're a welfare state and we're a humane state, and you can't be a welfare state with open borders. It's completely unsustainable, not to mention the trafficking aspect, not to mention the danger aspect of some of the individuals that we're letting in. It's bonkers. And now this news story came out by the Washington Beacon. So this reporter is claiming that he spoke with ICE agents, and they're confirming that there is in fact a new program, that a new kind of migrant is being flown into the US directly from their home country. And these are Cameroonians who have been previously deported. So essentially what's happening are, these are people from the country of Cameroon who have come to the United States. They claimed asylum here in the United States. They got their full due process, and then their claims were ultimately denied by an immigration judge. They didn't meet the status, so they were ordered to be deported, and they were deported back to their country after their claim was denied here. Well, then they get back to their country, and according to the activist groups that they're working with, there's always an activist group somewhere in there, always, that are a part of whatever nonprofit is helping these individuals. By the way, the article is linked below if you want to read it. So the activists are claiming that since they returned to Cameroon, now they're being mistreated by their government, because now their government is upset that they tried to claim asylum in the US. So that's what the activist groups are saying. Now, we don't know if this is true, but that's what they're claiming. This hasn't been proven in court or anything like that. There isn't much vetting going on at all. It's basically just we're taking their word for it that now they're being persecuted, which is bonkers because, like many critics are saying, now you're setting a brand new precedent. So now people that have been deported, people that got their full due process, they had their cases met, they had their cases heard and were denied and deported. Now you can have another chance. Now you can claim that since your asylum claim was denied, now you're getting persecuted by your government. So now you can be flown back in. So this program has been in effect for a while, and there have definitely been at least a handful of migrants from Cameroon who have been flown directly into the US. Where exactly they're residing, I don't know. I've seen that some are in the DC, Northern Virginia area, some are in Midland, but it did say within the article that it appears as though they're trying to pepper out and spread out the flights so it doesn't become too noticeable to the public, because I'm sure most people wouldn't be very happy if they're learning about this. Again, you have to ask yourself, why are they so intent on bringing as many people in as quickly as possible? It doesn't seem like anyone in their right mind who runs a country would want to do that, and that's where you get into the Great Replacement theory and all conspiracy land. I always say, if you want me to stop being a conspiracy theorist, stop being weird, because again, Who in their right mind would do this? But apparently we are. So that's just one more piece of ridiculous news from our open border. I guess I'm shocked. I'm not really. Every single day, there's just a slew of stories. Back in the day at the beginning of all of this, I used to have a video almost every day of just news stories. Now it's hard to even do one. So many breaking stories are happening every single day, whether they're crimes that have been committed, atrocities that are happening, cities that are going bankrupt, hospitals that are going bankrupt, police that are overrun. Anyway, that's just one of many updates for you today. I'll see you later. Bye.